Hi, hey, and all those other greetings, Spade Adventurers. Welcome back to another video on SpadeGalzProductions gaming unboxing channel with me, Jake Spence, who also owns SpadeGalzOriginal with Girl Cyclones, Queencore, Florali, and Vlogs. 3 of those you have to read, but don't worry, it's very exciting. The vlogs also have my face. I'd like to say, I just put this jacket on, my Sonic Mania jacket, and mate, this combo, it looks sharp. You got the Sonic Mania jacket, and you've got the Legend of Zelda right here with the stained glass window. Looks so good. But at the same time, I'm a little biased because I'm wearing it. But we have this jacket on for one reason. Now, as you guys know, I recently received the classic Sonic Tomy Plush, as well as technically the Chow Plush, and I have a lot of videos to do, but we got another package today from the Tomy line. This time we have 3 things. 1, we have an Amy plush. 2, we have a Dr. Eggman plush. And 3, I can't tell you because that's not going to be in this video. But if you guys think you'll enjoy it, or if you want to wait till the end, definitely make sure to hit that like button and share this out with everyone you know and love, especially the iguana. I know it's been a minute and 30 seconds, and half the people just unsubscribed, because that's too long for the internet. But, you know, a lot of things are that long. But anyway, let's jump into this, and woohoo! So that was Amy. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So here's one thing I want to mention. Okay, the tag's pretty cool. But one thing I want to mention about Amy before I get into all this is in the preview screen. I don't know if I'll have a picture, but I'll try to show it if I do. There you go. That's what the picture looks like. It's kind of weird though. If I forget to edit that in or I can't find the picture, I'll just put, like, I don't know, something cute there. Who knows? But anyway, the weird thing is, in the preview, they gave her, like, a look that made her look like she had, like, an hourglass figure, and her arms were too long, and it was just really weird. But seeing this figure, she looks adorable, and it makes me so glad that I ended up getting this plush. And before I forget, this render right here, I believe, is from one of the racing games, I want to say. I might be wrong, but there's my guess. So, where did Amy come from, other than Tomy headquarters? Well, Amy was originally made in Sonic's, the classic Sonic series, in a different outfit than this. Because as you all know, there is a classic Amy. And what classic Amy is, I'm just gotta be decent. This is a PG channel, Amy. Jeez, having her skirt up, that's indecent. Anyway, though, what I was saying is that she originated in Sonic CD with a classic design having green dress, orange, or green shirt, orange skirt, that kind of a thing, which in the comics became Rosie the Rascal. And then inside of the Sonic Adventure series, we have this model of Amy. Now, I'm not going to go over the differences, but I will tell you guys a little bit about Amy's origins. So, as I just said, she comes from Sonic CD, but in Sonic CD, what point does she come in? Because technically that is one of the very first Sonic games. She's actually one of the very first things that you see. I haven't played Sonic CD, so I don't know the exact point, but I do know that the plot point is that Metal Sonic ends up kidnapping Amy and you have to save Amy. This is also one of the only times when a Sonic character gets kidnapped that Sonic has to save them. And one of the only times that Amy is actually kidnapped, because technically that happens in Sonic Adventure 2 and, well, both Sonic Adventures. Yeah, basically, if anybody gets kidnapped in the Sonic series, it's Amy. Tails has gotten kidnapped too. But that is not the point at all. Amy also ended up being, I believe, in the first Sonic short, which the first Sonic short was for Sonic CD, for the opening as well as the end. I believe there was also a middle short. I could be wrong, but Amy debuted in those as well. So, little cool trivia for you when they were destroying Little Planet, I believe it's called. But now that we're 5 minutes into the video, let's get into the plush. So, I feel like I should go for things that I like. First of all, she has kind of that soft feeling that classic Sonic did, the classic Supersonic. And I also enjoy the accuracy for, you know, the colors and the dress. You know, it's not that hard to make Amy, but they did at least go the extra mile and made this part at least open. Now, it's not like the Toy Fair one. There is actually a little stitch there, but I think that's fine. And also, they did add her tail. One weird thing about these plush is they always end up adding, like, the underwear, which is kind of weird, but usually these figures also come with the skirt up. I just wanted to check if there was the tail there. She also has, of course, her signature shoes, but unfortunately, there is no Pico Pico hammer because there is no Amy plush with the Pico Pico hammer. Will we see that in the future? That is possible. We have seen a figure from what's called Jazzwares that had the hammer, so it is very possible. We, of course, also have the headband. It's kind of weird, though, because to keep the depth, they actually have it stitched in here, but here it's actually coming out to look like it's an actual piece instead of having it, like, be, you know, bumped up. I'm not sure if I enjoy that, but I don't dislike it. The hedges look pretty nice. One weird thing is that this middle one is not actually raised off of the thing. It's just kind of like awkwardly lumped there. But again, it doesn't end up being a problem. And of course, the other spikes are a little bit raised, with the two front ones being all good. You've got the flat ears as before, and you've got this flat detail, which I kind of prefer this being flat, because since it's supposed to be hair, like when it's more plush, it looks more like a part of their actual body. But when it's like this, I mean, of course, hair is a part of your body, but it looks like something you can't take off. Whereas this looks more like hairstyle that can be taken off. And I do actually kind of appreciate that. Now, moving on to the stuff that I'm not a big fan of. One thing you guys already know is for the classic Supersonic, I complained about the one arm. I don't really like this because it looks weird. It looks like a boomerang. Like, it just... Are we trying to sponsor Verizon in the most awkward way? Like, is that what's happening? I have no idea. It seems a little bit stiff, but her hand is at least pretty decent looking. Whereas this one, it's kind of weird because it's specifically made to go down, which it looks fine. It actually looks perfect, this arm. But then her hand is a bit flatter, which kind of looks interesting. I think in this one, she's giving a thumbs up in this one, which would really come across if she was doing this instead of this. So, there's a flaw of mine. Her eyes, I just noticed they're kind of like looking to like this way. I don't like the whole camera flip thing because it always messes me up. So, I don't know exactly why they did that instead of centering it, but they did, and it's something they can't change now. Her nose is also flat, which, you know, for characters such as Amy, I feel like it being flat is perfectly fine. For Sonic, it would be weird, but Amy, Tails, Knuckles, they can get away with that kind of thing. You also have her eyelashes here as well, and those are flat. So, all in all, I'd say this is a pretty decent plush. One thing that I did miss talking about is that I think the tag is a little too big. I've seen plush bigger than this with smaller tags. I don't think they should have went this route of this big of a tag. It's not necessary. You could have made it a lot smaller. I mean, of course, they do have a bunch of the legal stuff here, but there actually is not... Oh, there is a touch tag, and that is awkwardly in her dress. It looks... Okay, it makes it look nice because it's hidden, but at the same time, if you want to find it, then you gotta look creepy. So, pick your poison. Either way, though, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The Eggman plush will be in another video. I figured I'd have time, but it's already 10 minutes, so, you know, why not just make a separate video and give him a decent amount of light a day? So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Keep your toes safe. Okay, not at all what I meant to do, but that's fine. Sure, Amy. I'm literally using the tag to block the camera. I was going to use her hand, but the tag got in the way. Yeah, and then you got this hook thing that has to be in there, which doesn't really make sense for this instance because I bought this online, so it being there, it wouldn't need to be in a store. But I guess they'd have to mass produce it in case they were shipping to a store. So I guess that makes sense. Anyway, though, I'll see you guys later. Keep toes safe.